All right, everyone, here we are with ticker symbol IDEX, Ideanomics Inc. And before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all the first-time viewers and investors. Welcome to the channel, Invest for Tomorrow. To all the subscribers, welcome back. And as we jump into this chart, I just want to quickly announce that I have a Twitter account. You can find that down below in the description. The link is down below. And stay tuned till the end of this video because I have a new ticker symbol to share with you guys. I actually go ahead and talk a little bit more in depth about it, and it's not ALGM, it's not LXRX, and it's not WBA. We've talked about those in previous videos. The one I have today is definitely one you want to add to your radar, and I actually, to be honest with you guys, wish I had on my watch list sooner. So I want you guys to go ahead and stay tuned for that because this one is pretty big. So stay tuned for that information. So here we are with IDEX, Ideanomics Inc. And it has actually been in a kind of sideways movement / subtle downward direction. We can clearly see that here. It kind of just moves sideways and then it's suddenly going downward. So our support has changed a little bit. Resistance has changed a little bit. But the most important thing that I'm noticing here is this. And this is the very quiet, subtle steal on returns, and we're getting closer to 267. I've talked about it previously in other videos. That's the most important point we want to stay above. So we need to be looking for some type of consolidation now at this point. Now it's going downwards very slowly, which is a good sign, but going down is still going down, no matter if it's fast or slow. It's going downwards anyways. Now what it needs to do is pick back up and stay around here to then go ahead and consolidate for the next run up and catalyst, right? That's what we want to look for here with IDEX, and whether it's news and so forth, but it's very suddenly going down and it's a very quiet type of downward direction, which can kind of distort your focus on the chart and make any investor feel like everything's all right. So we definitely want to watch for that 267, and if that gets broken through 236 is our next support level, but we're getting really close. We're currently at 274 and our new support level here is 270, and the 50-day moving average is 287. As long as we're below it, we're in bearish territory. The moment we're above it, we're in bullish territory. So here at 270, this is a very important support level because it's the lowest point in this downward direction, and if that gets broken through, we will start to hit newer lows, newer support levels, and getting deeper into bearish territory. So we need to watch this closely, see how it's reacting, how quickly is it moving, and also how close is it getting to 267, and how far is it getting from these points, and how it's going to react between 270, 267. If it breaks through 267, how is it going to react between 267 and 236? And if the bulls are trying to reappear, could there be some consolidation? Or is it just going to continue that downward trend? Now, this resistance level from yesterday to today is still pretty important. I want every single investor to keep that in mind. That's the most important resistance level above the 50-day moving average currently of 287. And this resistance is 297. Now, our new resistance level here, which is the slight bullish candlestick in the downward trend where the bulls try to reappear, is 282. Now, that needs to be broken through to start the catalyst and work its way up closer to the 50-day moving average. But I want every single investor to be aware of the fact that 282 does not signify or guarantee that the bulls have gained control and that they're going to get back into bullish territory. This is just a indicator of momentum working upwards, and if it gets turned into a support, it lets us investors know where this is going and that the bulls are getting one step closer to breaking through the 50-day moving average. So very important to keep that in mind. As always, if you found this video helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications and not miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community, and don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watch this video. Thank you guys so much, And stay tuned here. I'm about to share with you guys the ticker symbol you want to add to your watch list. So for those of you that have stuck around to the end of this video, I want to share with you guys the ticker symbol, and it definitely is one of those that's kind of hidden unless you realize and put two and two together that the ticker symbol is the same name as how the general public knows this company. So they're the parent company of the ticker symbol's name. So what is the ticker symbol? Ticker symbol is WISH. And I pull it up here. It's called Context Logic Inc. This is Wish here on the platform and on the markets. Well, this is the parent company of Wish.com. So a lot of people, when they think of Wish, they think, this is probably outside of the US. But Context Logic is actually here, headquartered in San Francisco, California. Now, their products are probably not from inside the US, but it is a company where things are sold at much cheaper rates than you would usually find. And sometimes they're not the official brand, but they're generic brands, right? So the biggest thing about it, it's not what the platform does or what's available, whether it's real or fake, or it's Wish overall, right? Their market capitalization is 14 billion. It's in the internet retail sector, e-commerce, and I believe this is being overlooked. So I came across this stock here at this point, right before this fall. And I was looking at it closely and it was falling. And I was like, man, I'm going to talk about this soon. I want to see if it gets closer to $17, $18 again. Me over here wanting it to be closer to newer lows so that it can be talked about and shared. So yesterday I saw it run up and I was like, oh, okay, it's kind of breaking even right where I found it. Let's see what happens. Today, caught up with a lot of other things. It came up on my screener and it came up on my information that I have. And I was like, whoa, and it ran up. So now it's kind of dipping. So we're going to have to pay close attention to this and see how it cools off. But it's right back to almost the highs right after the IPO, right? When it IPO'd, it was around 22 and some change. And it dipped down to about $19. So right now this is kind of very volatile, and it just IPO'd back in December. But I think a lot of people are overlooking this one. If you see Wish, you don't think Wish.com because it says Context Logic Inc. Well, I come to find out this is the parent company of Wish. Wish is an e-commerce platform. And when you think about every single other different ticker symbol or company in the e-commerce sector, there is none below $30. So I believe there's potential here. I highly encourage you guys to do your due diligence and research. I hope I've enlightened you guys, and some of you guys might have overlooked this or known about this but weren't too sure about it. But definitely put this on your radar, put this on your watch list, and do your due diligence and research, because this is a big opportunity moving forward. An e-commerce sector and company that's well known and mostly used by many people, right? Almost every single one of us at some point have heard of Wish. At least heard of it, seen an ad about it, something. Wish has room. It has room. And the fact that this right here, Context Logic Inc., can kind of distort the focus on what company it is, right? As we know it, which is Wish. And you can see here their website, wish.com. Then that means that we are here seeing an opportunity. And let's open up Wish here. Let's see it pop up and make sure it's the same Wish that we all know. But there's an opportunity here for every single investor, and there we go. Wish. For every single investor to jump in on this e-commerce platform company before it goes even higher. I mean, just look at different companies. Do your research on this company. Do your due diligence. I'm not here to tell you guys to buy, sell, or hold. I'm just here to enlighten everyone. But man, when I came across this, WISH, I definitely recommend adding this on your radar. Now, we need to watch it closely right now. If there's a slight pullback, due to this big run. I thought it was going to consolidate and hang out around here. I was watching it. I just came across it, and I definitely wanted to talk about it before some spike up like this would happen. And here it is. It already happened. It happened so fast. I was caught up with so many other ticker symbols. I wasn't able to talk about this one. So I hope you guys found this one helpful and informative. So thank you guys so much for watching. And like I always say, let's make some money.